So today's short workout is for anyone like myself who loves to go running and walking. This one is for you. So let's get started. We're going to sit in a nice seated position. We're going to keep the legs crossed, or you can sit into a long frog, whatever really feels comfortable for you. Put the soles of the feet together, or just cross the legs over, making sure that you're onto those seat bones, you're lengthening up through the spine, drawing up through the crown of the head, just finding that lovely tall posture through the spine, onto those seat bones, just lengthening, finding that length through the body, just resting the hands on the knees. Close the eyes if you want to, and we're just going to take an inhale breath, filling into the lungs and the ribs and the back of the body, and exhale. And again, nice deep inhale breath. And exhale. Keep lengthening through the spine. And we're just going to start to feel some activity through the centre of the body. Drawing those abdominals in slightly, just finding some engagement into the pelvic floor there. Keeping the shoulders down as we breathe out into the sides of the body, our lateral breathing, breathing into the back of the body. Encouraging the shoulders to stay down. And just finding that nice centered moment there. And when you're ready, we're just going to reach the arms out to the side. As we take an inhale breath, lift, reaching up, push down into those seat bones, and gently take a side bend, keeping the seat bones down into the mat. Finding that stretch, reaching up and lengthening away. And again, inhale, reach. And just gently encouraging those seat bones down further into the mat. And again, one more to each side. Just be careful not to lean forward. Try not to raise the knees, just keeping everything nice and still. Coming all the way back. And we're just going to bring the hands in front of the body, interlock the fingers, draw the palms away from you, gently nod the chin down towards the chest, and just find that opening sensation through the shoulders. Finding some space in the back of the body. You just nod the chin down. Pull those arms away. And then when you're ready, let's open the arms, reaching back, all the way back past that center line. Lift the gaze slightly. And again, interlock those fingers. Draw the arms away. Nod the chin down. And then inhale, open the arms. Nice and wide in that position, drawing the shoulder blades together at the back, and gently come all the way back. So we're going to start on all fours today. So just bring yourself onto all fours. When we're in all fours or quadruped position, the shoulders should be sitting directly over the wrist. So just make sure that you're not too wide. It's a common error to kind of be out here somewhere. Your shoulders aren't that wide. Bring them in. Bring those hands in underneath the shoulders. The hips should be over the knees, pushing the shins down, pushing the top of the foot down into the mat. We're going to slightly tuck the tailbone, draw in through those abdominal muscles. We're just going to hold here, lengthen the spine, draw the shoulders away, sliding them down the back, lengthen the neck. Take a nice inhale breath, just pushing everything down into the mat. Exhale. And again, inhale breath. Lengthen through the neck, gaze to the floor, exhale. Just engaging through the center of the body, those abdominals waking up, inhale breath. On the exhale, we're going to draw the tummy button to the spine, tuck the tailbone, nod the chin towards the chest, gaze inwards into the body. And inhale, coming all the way back to that neutral position. And again, exhale. Pushing those feet and shins down into the mat. Inhale back. We've got one more here. Really working to open out the back of the shoulders. And inhale back. Good, hold this position. We're going to just work the legs. Engage through the abdominals, tummy button to spine, slight tuck to the tailbone, gently drawing one leg away. So just reaching away through the back of the foot. Keep the weight centered. Try not to let the hip shift the weight over to one side. We're going to lift, squeeze the glute, lengthen that hamstring, and gently bring the leg down. And again, exhale breath, we lift. Squeeze that glute, make sure the glutes engaged, the hamstrings lengthened. Can you push your toe any further back? Lengthening but keeping those hips level. We've got 3 more here. Exhale, lift. And 2. And last one. And we're going to take it straight back up and hold here. We're going to take some small pulses. So we're keeping that leg lifted as we pulse. Keep the shoulders down, squeeze into the glute, lengthen the toe. Can you reach any further back with that toe? We're going to hold here for 3, 2, 1. Hold and gently bring that knee in. We can just take a little reach back, come off those hands. Just gently stretch the body back. And when you're ready, press into the mat, back onto all fours. Check that posture, push the shins down. Taking the opposite leg now. Exhale as you reach the toe away. Lift, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, tap. Tummy button to spine. Exhale, lift, lengthen the neck. Inhale down, keeping everything centered. Exhale, lift, squeeze the glute. The glute muscle tends to be the one that doesn't activate when it should. So just check in, make sure that big old glute muscle's doing what it should be doing. Lengthen the toe. Can it go any further back? Exhale, lift. We've got 2 more here. Lengthen through the leg, but don't lock the knee out. Last one. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. We're going to lift that leg back up, and we're going to take small pulses. Just very small. You're not moving very far. Keep the weight centered. Keep the hips level. If it helps, you can maybe pop a ball onto the lower back, just to check in and make sure those hips aren't moving this way up and down as you're going. That's a really good kind of cue. Hold here for 2, 1. Gently draw the knee in. Take an inhale breath, and as you exhale, just sit back onto those feet. You can draw the toes in slightly, take the knees nice and wide, reach the hands away in front, gently coming down, forehead down, take an inhale breath. And when you're ready, exhale. Lengthening those arms, one more nice deep breath. Inhale, breath. And exhale. And coming all the way back up onto all fours to start the next exercise. Again, just check in, make sure the hips are over the knees. We're going to come down onto our elbows. So as we come down onto the elbows, just make sure that you haven't shifted the weight back into the hips, making sure you're drawing those shoulder blades down, lengthening the neck, gaze down to the fingers, tummy button to spine, tuck in those abdominals, keeping them in. We're going to lengthen away through one leg, keep the weight centered. So what you don't want to happen is the weight to shift over into the hip. Extend the leg, we're going to lift, the leg comes up. So we're in kind of a diagonal position, we're going to flex the foot. Now we're just squeezing into the glute, the heel comes towards the glute, and then exhale as we extend, lengthen through the heel, don't lock the knee out, keep the weight centered. Inhale, we come in, exhale, we reach away, and again, inhale, coming all the way in, keep the shoulders sliding down the back of the body, lengthen the neck, gaze to the floor. We've got 2, and 1, and gently come all the way in. We're coming straight onto the other side. If you need to at any point, you can just come off those elbows. If you're feeling okay, let's go. So coming all the way down, tummy button to spine, engage through the whole center of the body, lengthen the leg away, keep the weight level, flex the foot, inhale, heel to bum, exhale, pushing away through that heel. Just really focusing on the hips, check in, are they level? Is the tummy button working to pull back through those abdominals, stabilizing the lower back? We've got 2 more here for 2. And last one. And gently draw the knee in. Again, toes together, knees apart. Let's sink back, take a nice stretch here. And we're just going to stretch out through the upper body with the next exercise. So just come back onto all fours. Making sure those knees, again, they're directly underneath the hips. Shoulders sitting nicely over the hands there. Draw the abdominals in. We're going to inhale, reach the arm, open the chest, keep the hips where they are. On the exhale, we feed the hands through, threading the needle, as we like to call this. We send the shoulders down towards the mat. Try not to let the hips push back. Find that lovely stretch through the upper body. Keep pushing the shins and feet down into the mat and gently come back onto the other side. Inhale, reach, open out the chest. And exhale, thread that needle through. And just find that stretch through the shoulders. And then gently coming back. All the way back. We're going to take it straight down onto our fronts now. So just slide those legs back. Coming all the way down into our front lying position. We're going to take the hands one on top of each other. And we're going to just rest the forehead down on the hands. Take the legs slightly wider than the hips. And we're going to just allow the heels to turn in. So we've got some external rotation in the legs there. Draw the tummy button to spine. Like you're trying to create a space underneath the tummy there. Pulling the tummy button, like you're trying to pull your tummy away from your trousers. Taking a nice deep inhale breath. Slide those shoulder blades down. Neck lengthen. The forehead stays down onto the hand. On the exhale breath, we're going to lift the leg. We lift. Hold, inhale down. We change side, exhale, lift. Make sure those hip bones aren't lifting. Shoulders aren't creeping up by the ears. Keep pushing them down, exhale, lift. Abdominals are engaged. And again, exhale, lift. So as you're lifting, because the legs are wider than the hips, you've got some slight, the legs not directly straight behind you. So it's coming out to the side very slightly. I won't get too technical with that. Inhale down. Exhale, lift. Squeeze the glute, keep the hips level. As you're lifting the leg, try not to let those hips rock side to side. Again, that's drawing in through the tummy button, supporting the lower back, so we know that these glutes are firing up and doing what they're supposed to be doing. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, lengthen the toes away. Exhale, lift. Can you reach further back now with that leg without anything else falling out of place? Keep the shoulders down. Exhale, lift. Lengthen that toe away. Don't lock the knee out. And again, exhale, lift. We've got 1 more to each side. Exhale, lift. Lengthen that toe away. And last one, exhale, lift. And gently down. We're going to keep the feet still on this one, but what we are going to do is try and relax the glutes. So we don't want the glutes gripping on this one. We want the work coming from those abdominals. They're going to work to lift through the upper body. So we're going to go into a back extension, shoulders down, constantly thinking about sliding these shoulder blades down the back of the body. Tummy button to spine, pelvic floor engaged. As we exhale, we lift the elbows, lift the hands, keep the chin tucked in, inhale down, keep that engagement through the center of the body. Exhale, try not to use the glutes to bring you up. Try working those abdominals, inhale down, and again, exhale. Bringing the chin in. It's really tempting to want to lift the head, Try and keep that chin tucked in. We're just keeping that length through the neck. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, we've got 2 more. Slide those shoulder blades back. Imagine the back almost reaching, the crown of the head reaching away. And inhale down, last one. Exhale, lift. And inhale down and just take a breather there. We're going to come onto our sides for the next one. So when you're ready, just roll over onto the side. We've got 2 exercises on each side. Again, really working the core, but also activating the legs, the glutes. So just giving you a really all-round workout. So let's come down onto the side, reach the hand away. The ear's going to come down onto the arm. We want to be in a nice neutral spine position. So just popping the head on the arm, lifts so the neck's in line. The shoulders are stacked one on top of each other. The hips are stacked. Just bring the feet slightly in front of the body. So you've got the hips sitting directly. You've got the shoulders stacked. You've got a lift through the waistline. So the underneath side of the waist is lifting, nice and engaged, so we know the spine's in line. Pushing the hips away so they're level. The top hip is level, so again you've got length through this side of the waist. Pop the hand down for support if you need to. We're going to point and exhale, lift the top leg. Draw the tummy button in. Inhale, flex, bring it down. And again, exhale, reach that toe away. Reach the toe away. So instead of thinking about, as you lift the leg, collapsing into the center here, what you're going to do is, as you lift, reach the toe away, like somebody's trying to pull your leg. And exhale down. Inhale down, exhale, lift. And inhale down. Good. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. We've got 3 more. Exhale, lift. Lengthen that toe away. Exhale, lift. Keep reaching away through the toe, lifting through the waistline. That's 1. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. And gently draw the feet in line with the bottom. Bend the knees. Keep the feet in a natural position. So you don't want to really flex them hard and you don't want to point them. Just let them be. Squeeze the heels together. Make sure those hips are still stacked one on top of each other and those knees are stacked too. Shoulders level. Lift up through the waistline. Exhale. Squeeze the heels together. We lift into our clown. Exhale, lift. Inhale, bring the leg down. Again, focusing on these glutes. Exhale, lift. And inhale down. Exhale, lift. Make sure that you're engaging through the center and those hips aren't rocking all the way back. They're engaged, they're calm, they're not going anywhere. Exhale, squeeze. Again, working the inside of the thigh as well. We've got 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, last one. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Good, and take a breath. When you're ready, we're going to come onto the other side. You may just want to roll over. I'm going to come to a seated position and gently come over onto the other side. So again, let's start in that nice lengthened position first. So just reaching the arm away. The ear comes down onto the arm just to make sure that neck's in line. We push those legs away, lengthen away through the legs. And just bring the feet slightly in front of the body, hips stacked, lifting through the waistline, shoulders stacked, hand down for support, tummy button to spine. Lots to think about when we're in this setup position. Exhale, lift top leg, push that hip away, inhale down. You shouldn't be able to get massively high up here if you're keeping the hip pushed down. Exhale, lift. Squeeze, inhale gently down. Lifting through the waistline. Remember, we want extension through both sides of the waist. Exhale, lift. Inhale down again. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Keeping your stability, coordination, everything is working hard. This shouldn't feel like an easy exercise. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. Keep sending that hip away, keep reaching through that toe. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, we've got 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, let's go one more. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. And gently bend those knees in, feet in line with the bottom. Knees stacked, hips stacked, shoulders stacked. Lift up through the waistline, squeeze the heels. Exhale, open out that top knee. And inhale down. Exhale, lift, squeeze those heels together. Inhale down, make sure we've still got that waistline lifted. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, those hips aren't going anywhere. We're still pushing that top hip away. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, two more here. Exhale, lift. Inhale down, last one. Exhale, lift. Inhale down. And just take a breather there. We're going to just finish with a really quick ab sequence. So just quickly roll onto your back. Whew, nearly there, I promise. So just gently coming all the way down through the spine. Just be mindful as you come down that you are going through the spine. And just settle on the mat there. So when we're working our abdominal work, we start off in a neutral position. So the spine's in neutral, which means you've got a slight gap under the lower back, just the natural shape of the spine. The pelvis is in neutral, the tailbone's heavy down into the mat. The shoulders are open, the collarbones are open. The shoulder blades are active, but they're pushing down towards the hips. Fingertips down, chin tucked in, lengthening the back of the neck. What we don't want is this position. Sometimes you find yourself here without noticing. If this is you and you can't quite manage, maybe you need to pop a block or a book underneath the head just to maintain length through the back of the neck. Tummy button comes down towards the spine. We lift the pelvic floor, raise those knees into tabletop, bringing them all the way up. Press the hands onto the front of the knees, lift up through the upper body straight into single leg stretch. Lengthen one leg away. Inhale to change, exhale to change. The tailbone stays down, the abdominals are engaged, lifting the chest, not pulling the neck. So think of a lift to the chest. Inhale to change, exhale to change. Again, reaching that toe away, lengthening like you're trying to go even further with that toe. Inhale to change. Exhale to change. Let's hold here for 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw those knees in. Gently lower down through the head, neck and shoulders. Just take a breather here.